1,000 years of history, and this is their first time at One World Day. Congratulations and welcome. Thank you.
Up next, we have the Vietnamese garden. Look at this garb. Isn't it beautiful? Amazing. Now, the goal of our garden delegates is to share the culture and traditions of the Vietnamese people, fostering understanding, friendship, and cooperation among all people in the process. A strong delegation, a beautiful country, and a beautiful people. Thank you. Vietnamese garden.
And next we have the Croatian garden. Our friends of the Croatia garden who are with us today, make sure you go past the garden and learn about their rich history. They have a beautiful display and they have a lot to see. So thank you to the Croatian community. You have a beautiful garden.
Next, we have the American garden, represented by the kids from the Hawkins School. They've actually cared for the American garden for a few years now, so in addition to that warm welcome, understand that they're hardworking and they care about the garden as much as our country. And they partaking in the parade, that's not all they're doing today. Make sure you stick around. They're going to participate in our naturalization ceremony.
Next, we have a representative from the Slovak garden. The Slovaks began immigrating to Cleveland in the late 1870s, settling first around East 9th Street near the Cuyahoga River. It is always great to see our friends and their entire with us at One World Day. Congratulations. Glad you're here.
Following the Slovak garden is the India garden as they pass right by the Indian cultural garden from many of them across the street. They're representing some 29 states in India, the world's most populous democracy. They have regional attire on and they have performances going on as well. So stop by and give them a round of applause. Thank you so much for participating.
And next we have the Hebrew Cultural Garden. It was the first garden to be built after the Shakespeare Garden and signaled the formal beginning of the cultural gardens as a whole. So they're very, very important to us. They were dedicated in 1926. Thank you to our good friends for being with us today in the parade. They've made some great restorations in their garden. You have to go by and see it. It's just lovely. Congratulations to the Hebrew community.
The Youth Ability Program also marching with Slovenia. That's awesome. Hebrew, excuse me. All right, here up next is the Slovenian garden. What a flag that is. Majestic. They're here and they're parading with us, and some adorable attire there as well. Bravo, give them a round of applause. The Slovenian garden.
And next we have the Italian garden. Members of the Italian marching band, costume members, Italian choral group, the flag bearer, and the large Italian garden banner. They have wonderful activities in the Italian garden. If you haven't gotten to their opera in the middle of July, you need to get there. It's toward the end, and it's a great, great event. Congratulations to the Italian garden.
Following them, the Greek garden. Who can mistake that flag? Rich blue and white. The Greek garden's been one of the long-time friends of the One World Day Festival, so give them applause. Stop by. They always have great food and learning experiences in one of the oldest gardens here in the Cleveland Cultural Garden.
Our next group is the Russian Cultural Garden. Congratulations, and look at the outfits. They're just spectacular. And of course, the Russian Garden, they just had their dedication last week and opened their official garden, joining 30 other gardens in this beautiful chain. The Russian Cultural Garden's delegates and friends are developing a beautiful new garden and are attracting more and more young volunteers. This group presented to Clevelanders the first winter family event in the gardens. It's Malzamicha Festival and the Gardens of Talents, the Gifted Youth Musical Festival, and many other events. So be sure to stop by and enjoy them.
Following them, we have the German Garden. Look at these great outfits representing Germany. Of course, when you stop by the German Garden, it's not just an experience for the soul. You can actually learn about many historical monuments there. And check out the buses in the garden as well. German Garden.
And next we have the Albanian Cultural Garden. Our friends of the Albanian Garden are with us today. This garden was dedicated in 2012. Make sure you stop by to taste the good food and to see the beauty of their garden. Congratulations to the Albanians. I know you had a great time last year and you'll have it again this year. Thank you for coming.
Hey, stranger.
Approaching the naturalization ceremony stage is the Polish Garden. Wow, this is a beautiful group. Their garden was dedicated in 1934 with the planting of an elm tree from Poland. Of course, Poles were one of Cleveland's largest nationality groups in the 20th century. Some arrived earlier. All are welcome. Beautifully dressed and attired. The Polish Garden.
Okay, and coming up next are our friends from the African American Garden. If you haven't stopped by, you need to see the African American Garden and the wonderful progress they're making. They have a lot of activities there. You'll have a great time this afternoon. So be sure to stop by the African American Garden.
Coming up next is the Bhutanese Napoli delegation, and we welcome their community as they serve the mission statement, unity and diversity is the strength of humanity. What a mission statement that is, isn't it? Working with the refugee population, resettlement agencies, and immigration since 2008, this is actually their first appearance with us here at the One World Day Festival. Make sure you give them a warm round of applause.
Lebanese dancers perform.
Following up, the Colombia delegation. This is their first time with us at the One World Day Festival, so make sure you applaud them as well. Colombians in Cleveland showing their presence and pride of their heritage as part of Cleveland's wonderful community fabric. Great
Colombia here in Cleveland, Ohio, TV20, we are
so
Cleveland, yes!
Next, we have the Pakistan Garden. With their beautiful, colorful flag, our friends from the Pakistan Garden are participating with their cultural music and food and all sorts of activities today. So be sure to see the Pakistani Garden.
Ethiopian Cultural Garden is the first tribute of its kind, so make sure you stop by and visit with them. We have beautiful, beautifully made books showing where all the gardens are. Use them as reference to find and visit all the gardens, Ethiopian gardens.
And coming up next, we have the Serbian Garden. The Serbian Garden delegates will be celebrating 10 years with the Federation this October. Their garden was dedicated on October 5th, 2008. The Serbian Cultural Garden features a central plaza with a marble cube and circular concrete seating. The plaza also contains the garden's message, "Only unity saves the Serbs." Congratulations and thank you for coming.
Coming up next, the Hungarian Garden. Look at this traditional car. So beautiful, representing the country of Hungary and all of its warm ethnic traditions. Please give a warm round of applause for the Hungarian Garden. Hungarian Garden celebrating its 85th anniversary this year. That is remarkable.
Okay, the Brazilian delegation, is here. The Brazilians in Cleveland is a non-profit organization which aims to integrate and support the Brazilian community in the region through education, outreach, and events. They promote the Brazilian culture, welcome newcomers, support and encourage social initiatives, and contribute to charitable causes. Welcome them on their first appearance in One World Day. Welcome! Congratulations, Brazil. Great colors.
Brazilian people always do festivals really well. Celebrating their 100th anniversary, up next is the Lithuanian Garden. Oldest and always richest here in the Cleveland Cultural Gardens, the Lithuanian Garden, 100 years strong. Look at the pageantry, this is remarkable.
Oh my God. He's married to Queen. Lithuanian Queen.
Great job, everybody. Look at the flags. They're just gorgeous. Great organization.
Strong turnout celebrating a worthwhile mark, 100 years in the Cleveland Cultural Gardens.
Coming up next is the Chinese Cultural Garden. All right, here comes the Chinese Cultural Garden group. The beautiful colors of our friends from the Chinese garden highlight the red and gold and the beautiful costumes they're wearing. They were established here in the Cleveland Cultural Gardens in 1985. It reveals much about the complex history of China. And look at that gorgeous dragon, and I know you'll see that dragon dance somewhere today. Yes, how beautiful.
Following the Chinese garden are representatives of the Romanian garden. Beautifully dressed. These delegates, they're representing the garden that leads you north towards the lake in the Cleveland Cultural Gardens. Make sure you head up that way as well. Take a nice long stroll today on this beautiful September afternoon. Make sure you stop by the Romanian gardens to learn about the great composure there of their sculptures. The Romanian garden, they're beautiful people.
All right, let's keep the parade moving. Coming next is the Ukrainian Cultural Garden delegation. I'm so delighted to have them here, and their delegate, Blvd, is leading the group. Congratulations. The members of the Ukrainian garden, the garden was dedicated in 1940, and stop by the garden to learn about their very popular poet and pen statue in this garden. Welcome to the Ukrainian Cultural Garden. Glad you're here.
Support our Ukrainian warrior heroes.
Up next, the Mexico delegation, representing Centro Cultural Mexico Delegación. How about that? This is interesting. This is their first appearance at the One World Day Festival, our friends and neighbors to the south. And adding on top of that, the importance of this celebration today is Mexico's Independence Day. Beautiful attire.
Marriage, move.
Mexico garden.
And next we have the Uzbek delegation. Uzbekistan is the shining pearl of the East, the center of the Great Silk Road, and a country born of an ancient civilization and a profound culture, with a large quantity of monuments and historical buildings of various epochs, from the evolution of Homo sapiens to the formation of large ancient cities, such as Samarkand, Bukhara, and Khiva. Rich historical heritage of Uzbekistan, its spiritual and moral traditions, invaluable contributions to world culture, have become a basis and a visiting part of tourists around the world. Welcome them to One World Day in their first appearance.
Up next with their flag held high is the Estonian garden. It is a majestic flag. The delegates of the Estonian Cultural Garden are here to remind us that their garden was dedicated way back in 1966. They've always been around for a while. Stop by their garden, take it all in, and learn about the rich history of Estonia, the Estonian garden. Also celebrating 100 years of independence, Estonia.
And next we have a group from Indonesia, the Bhutanese diaspora, the students in the United States who represent Indonesia, and they study here in the United States and are united through this effort. Welcome again this year. Congratulations.
Coming up next, the Armenian Garden. These are our members from the Armenian Garden with their colorful flag. The cultural garden is celebrating the distinct identity of the Armenian people. Make sure you stop by and say hello. The Armenian Garden.
And next we have the Irish Cultural Garden delegation. They are represented by the Murphy Irish dancers, who are well known for their expertise in traditional Irish dancing. They won first place in North America this summer at the North American Championships. So welcome to the Murphy Irish dancers. And the Irish Cultural Garden was dedicated in 1939. And if you stop by, the dancers are performing today at 2:30. So hopefully you'll get a chance to see them. And welcome.
And that concludes the Parade of Flags, but of course the One World Day Festival is just getting started. There are many performances ahead, as well as a naturalization ceremony right here in the Syrian Garden in just a bit. There are wonderful booklets available to anyone at no cost. Just pick them up to find out where certain gardens of interest may be to you. Stop along the way, grab a bite, converse with people, learn about their cultures, say hello, and remember what this is all about. Global unity, cultural unity, and friendship on a wonderful day in Cleveland.
Well, we want to thank Chris Tanaka for being our Master of Ceremonies today. Thank you so much, Chris, from Channel 19. We couldn't do it without you, and you are such a great host. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you'll still be at work this morning. Yeah,
I'll be at work tomorrow.
I missed ya.
Sheila, thank you so much. It's such a great event, and I'm going to go stroll and grab some food right now. It's awesome.
Well, coming up next.